Morning.
Morning. Oh, won't it be nice when we can wake up together?
Yeah, well, now's your chance. I'm not awake yet.
I know, I hardly slept last night either.
Listen, I've been thinking. There's no need for us to rush, you know.
Oh, why?
No, I'm just saying. I think we ought to get a bit of brass in bank before anything.
Well, it'll help when the mornings get a bit lighter, eh?
Right.
The little pig! I will never save enough to get married if he does that.
Very bright, breezy good morning to you all as we work together this really early hour of the morning with some great music.
Shall I give those two lazy beggars a shout?
Them two lazy beggars were both out before dawn.
What are they going to clean in dark?
Well, that Roy can't even have a wash in the morning. He might clean a car.
Well, at least he's taken all in his mind off his baby business.
How will Biff's more sight than that Danny Weir? Don't suppose you give him a rise, can you, Dave? So when he gets his nest egg safe, so when they get wed.
Hey, don't you go married off too young. She'll take her time if she got any sense.
If she's got any sense, she won't get married at all.
Well, at least you and Kathy realised it were a mistake before you got married, and that's the main thing.
Aye.
You can concentrate on your job now. Kim will be relying on you even more now that Frank's retired.
I'll be running a whole shooting match before long.
Well, what with the success of this farm, I reckon our luck has changed at last.
Hey, we're not on our feet here yet.
Yeah. Tell him not to be so daft.
I reckon I should get extra sinners doing my clothes cleaning.
I should get extra man for having to watch you and that yank doing X-rated versions of synchronised swimming.
They were now to stop you joining in.
Only self-respect.
Boring.
Hey, what's that?
Monopoly money?
Dollars, Doylan.
Yeah.
What, from that yank last night?
Hey, got a mind like a steel trap, you, ain't you?
You know what they used to say about Yanks during the war? Overpaid, oversexed and over here.
Yeah, well, he's not over here anymore.
What exactly did you do to earn that?
International relations, oiling the wheels of industry.
Oh, swimming lessons.
You two must think we're daft.
Has that ever been in question?
Well, at least we're the ones bringing good money in.
Aye, playing trollop for that slimeball Pollard. That's dirty money.
Reagan Dexter III were a perfect gentleman.
Oh, yeah.
And if he hadn't have been, he'd have ended up in casualty, which is where you'll end up, Francis Dingle, if you don't watch it.
It's still not right.
Do you two want some breakfast?
Oh, aye.
Oh, great. Well, so do me and Tina. And if we're earning alt money, then we shouldn't be expected to make alt food as well.
Nice one, Dad, getting our Mandy to stay. Now there's two of them to gang up on us.
Shut your gob and get frying pan out.
Men don't cook. You said so yourself.
No, I've just changed my mind.
So how are you feeling this morning?
Tired.
Oh, what do you expect?
I've been thinking.
Not about the estate. You start talking business and I'm...
No, wait, listen. I think I should keep well out of your way, in case I'm tempted to interfere.
Well, have you thought about a holiday? Break could do you good.
We can't go now, not at the start of the season.
Yes, you can. Cruise or something. Or the Caribbean, one of those all-inclusive places. A month, it'd be perfect.
Surrounded by all those beautiful West Indian women, I don't think my heart would stand it. I was thinking about the attic.
Nick's flat.
The other side. I could set up a study or something, right out of the way.
To do what?
Hobbies. Might get a computer. There's a whole world out there. This internet thing, they say it's fascinating.
Right. Well, I'll get Nick and Biff to clear the place out for you.
Oh, no need. It's a busy time on the estate. I'll get Pete to do what needs doing.
You sure?
Well, he's got nothing else to do. And at least I can talk to him. There's not a lot I can talk about to Nick and Biff.
Enjoy the day and don't forget to stay tuned.
Why do you always doubt my motives?
I don't.
OK, I admit I don't know as much about farming as Jack. I know more about business.
But you don't know more about diplomacy. Or even common sense. I mean, fancy going up to the farm and throwing your weight around. You need Jack on your side, and Ned.
Who cares what Glover thinks?
Jack does.
Yeah, but this is Sarah's idea, isn't it, the bunk barn? She's more likely to see reason.
She doesn't want you sticking your nose in.
But if you could help me persuade her, it might be a small beginning, but they'll be perfectly placed when Lucretia Borgia and the poodle Glover have flushed home farm down the toilet.
And to think that I doubted your motives for trying to help Jack and Sarah.
Yes, Reagan Dexter. What do you mean he's checked out? Did he leave a message for Mr. Pollard?
Mandy gave me this. Said they both made a bomb last night.
Glad somebody did.
Mandy said that Yank called it Pearl Harbor.
Why?
Said he didn't know what hit him.
Probably guess why.
She says you can come and pick your car up any time.
Where from? A ditch?
Oh, from our place.
Yeah. Same thing.
Morning. Ah, Viv was right then. Didn't get this lot unloaded on your Yank.
Don't sound so cheerful about it, Vic.
Well, if you don't make room for tonight's competition, I shall have to report it to the village hall committee.
And I thought the day couldn't get any worse.
Eric, mate, I'd rather the furniture stayed. I can't stand dancing, me. Sorry. You know how it goes.
I wish I hadn't let Tina get between me and Reagan Moneybags the 16th.
Oh, I forgot. She told me to get you this, but I was trying to work out my dart score.
Lose, did you?
Yeah. 2 pints.
Hey! She did it! Details to be filled in later. I knew Tina could do it!
Mr. Pollard, who's Pearl Harbor?
He's giving in too easily. It's not like Frank.
I don't think we should write him off just yet. Doc said all he needs is some rest.
Not this time. Suddenly looking like an old man. Sad, really. Morning, Pete. What have you got there?
Computer. Hours of harmless fun. The only thing he'll strain is his eyes.
Do you want to?
No, thanks. I'm under strict instructions not to get in your way.
I suggested Frank should take a holiday. He prefers to play with Pete and his computers. Not sure I like that man.
Thanks, love.
But, you get your own. This is for Ned and Mike.
Thanks, Should you be doing that? I mean, I'd have thought you'd have sorted the plumbing first.
And this coming from a man who was complaining because Chris Tate was telling him how to do his job.
I'm helping. He was interfering.
Well, look, if you really want to help, there's a pickaxe over there.
Yeah, I would, but...
It's my back.
All right, no more interfering.
You coming along to support me and Terry tonight?
I might. I can't see it being Ned's thing, though. Suppose you're going, Vic?
You're joking. All those sequins flash and send a bloke blind.
I would like you to come, love.
No, I'd only make you more nervous being there. Thought I'd just snip over to the pub. Can you lend us a tenner?
Another? You had one out me purse the other day. Honestly, at home he's a right old Scrooge. Get me in the pub and he buys drinks all night.
It's not true, is it, Jan?
Certainly isn't, Vic. We always have a little celebration when Vic breaks into a tenner. See ya.
You think she's suspicious of you?
Oh, yeah. I'd be worried if she wasn't. Guilty people are always suspicious of everyone else.
What about Glover?
It's no problem. Kim snaps her fingers and he jumps.
There you go, Eric.
Oh, thank you, my dear. I must admit, last night you were absolutely fantastic.
I know, and Reagan kept telling me so, too.
Right, I've heard enough of this.
Oh, God.
You filled my wife's head with fancy ideas, and now you're doing the same with our Tina.
It, wasn't my idea, Zach.
Whose was it then? It was Sam's.
Actually, yes.
Dad, have you ever known any man to make me do what I don't want to do? Like I said, we went out for a meal and we had a drink, and it was business.
And the rest was just pleasure.
I take it that your game, as it were, to handle more of my customers in a purely professional sense, of course, if and when the need arises.
If the money's right, and I work on commission.
Maybe we could try some female customers.
Hey, I'm up for that.
I meant for Uncle Zach. Fancy being a gigolo?
Last night I put a small camera up facing the office. Wired it into the system this morning. This one can go inside the office. A box file, maybe.
And I can see what's going on this.
Oh, no problem. That's telly. To change the channel, you just press the key. You get home farm TV anytime you want. Anyone comes in, you just close the window. When I've finished with them, Romeo and Juliet won't be able to blow their noses without you watching them.
Didn't your rugby mates ever tell you to leave your best moves till the match?
No.
What's a bloke like you want out to do with dancing for any road?
Well, it's the only way you can get a woman, isn't it?
All this man and woman stuff is putting me off my ale. I think I'll have a brandy next, Nick.
You are?
I mean, look at them two. I thought you weren't supposed to bring your own food in here. If I had my way, that sort of thing would be banned. And kids. And them real ale no-alls.
And women?
Definitely.
Yeah, right.
Bring back men-only bars.
Anyone else?
Aye, yuppies. And anybody with a car. That'd stop drinking and driving.
Oh, Seth, in your ideal pub, you'll be the only drinker.
Not true. Now I'll always need someone to buy his ale for him.
Ah, they're right.
Go on now, right between the eyes. Oh, you ruined it! It's run off!
What's going on?
No, we're just shooting a can down there.
And the can ran off because I made a noise.
What do you want?
I want to know where the Terminator bunked your school.
Because I wanted to, all right?
Oh, get lost.
Kelly, wait.
I'm not talking to you.
Suit yourself, then.
So that's it, is it? You'd rather play guns with my idiot brother?
Of course not.
How could you shoot a rabbit?
A vermin, Dad says. Anyway, we didn't hit any.
I thought you agreed with me. All animals had a right to live, like we do.
Yeah, well, we didn't mean not by it.
That makes it better when you shoot a rabbit, does it? Oh, sorry, Bunny, you're dead. Didn't mean it.
How'd you find us, anyway?
I followed the trail of beer cans, and if my dad finds out Scott nicked them...
I didn't. I put the money in the till. That reminds me. You owe me a £5.
No, I'm gonna get that tonight, window cleaning.
Instead, you're out here killing things. Oh, you're hopeless. Really hopeless.
I don't know what to do. I mean, it's getting worse, if anything. I've tried talking, I've tried understanding.
Hey, I am the last person to be asking for advice about Chris and the dates.
Trouble is, I think I'm getting obsessed about him being obsessed.
Really?
I married him because I wanted to make a commitment. I think he married me to spite his father.
Regretting it?
I'm regretting not handling his dad and the baby better. I'm regretting telling him about Kim and Dave. I mean, that only made things worse. Listen to me moaning on. You'll be wanting to tell me all about Hunky Mike, won't you?
Rachel, there's nothing to tell. He's a nice guy, but then so was Dave. And going out with him as a friend and nothing more has got to be better than sitting in the flat moping.
I'm afraid this table is taken.
Sorry?
Reagan Dexter III. They contain a load of miscellaneous but oh so expensive antiques bound for the new world. Sam, come on. And I'm afraid this table is part of the load, so if you excuse me.
Oh, right.
This is where you're quiet, eh? Still, we can't all be successful, can we? Come on, Sam.
Now then, now, lass, how come you're at your proper job?
It's my half day. I spend it working because me and Biff are saving. And then some little pillock comes along to try and spoil it for us.
What are you on about?
Oh, the cheapest cleaners in the village. You'll ruin everything.
Ah, well, Kelly says it's a free enterprise. It's like a supermarket selling stuff cheaper than her dad, innit?
It's not free enterprise, it's stupid. You've got to stop it.
Get stuffed, Linda.
Oi, Roy. Roy, bring it back! Roy, I'll kill you!
And so what do we owe this honour?
Been working on some plans. Capitalise on what we're doing with the barn.
Capitalise on what?
But the bunk barn's not going to make a sufficient difference, Jack. You've got so much underused land. Room for, say, half a dozen chalets, a caravan complex.
It's a great idea, Chris, but we're just testing the water with the bunk barn.
And we certainly don't have any money to invest in holiday chalets, even if we wanted to.
Look, you've got to think big, Jack. You can't expect one piffling little bunk barn to have any impact. We'll need 10 times this before Home Farm even begins to notice.
It's maybe a piffling little bunk barn to you, but it's a big deal to Jack and Sarah.
I know. That's why I've drawn up these business proposals. A bank will listen to me with my track record.
Yeah, maybe they'll listen. Don't mean to say we have to.
Who the hell do you think you're talking to? You're just a hired hand. I warned you yesterday.
I'll tell you who I'm talking to. I'm talking to a prat who's so thick that he can't realise his fancy schemes aren't wanted here. Now, these two might be too polite to tell you, but I'm not.
So in words of one syllable, Chris, just get lost. And I won't be speaking like this if you want a lady present.
You can see I'm wasting my time here.
Hallie flaming Luya.
Oh, Scotch courage, Terry?
Just spot a neck oil, you know, lubricate the old joints.
Hey, should we go down to the competition, have a laugh?
Hey, absolutely. I've had a sneak preview and it's worth watching, I can tell you.
I wouldn't bother. It's just young farmers do, you know, no special.
David Glover's a young farmer, isn't he?
There's someone who could make him forget Kathy.
Whoever spends any time with her, he'd forget his own name.
What?
Hey, I hope you're not drinking before we go on. It's a complicated routine.
I thought I'd just have the one.
This is from earlier in the day.
I wonder what they were saying. Probably there's no fool like an old fool.
They're going to learn the truth the hard way, Frank. Just you remember that. Frank.
Ah, Dave, come in. Not work, is it? Because if it is, I'll ask you to leave.
Kim asked me to pop up. Remind you that she's going to Young Farmers do?
You going with her?
Yeah, probably. Everything all right?
Couldn't be better. Frank's got a problem with the Black Knight moving in on the White Queen. But I don't think he's out of the game just yet.
You don't understand chess?
The rules are the same as in any game, son. Play with people who are better than you, and you're going to lose. You're not going to tell Kim about this now, are you?
No. No secret, Pete. No secret.
Pretty good, aren't they?
Terry, they're awful. Not getting nervous, are you?
Me? No. My back's playing me up. Lifted a couple of cases of mixes this morning when I boots.
Oh, no. I built myself up for this as well.
Well, I'll just go out for a breath of fresh air.
Well, don't be long and don't get cold, because it'll only make things worse.
All right.
So, what are they doing?
Just two old men playing chess.
Have you been drinking?
Just to be sociable.
Well, you don't need it. I can be sociable enough for the both of us.
Lost your nerve?
Why? Come to glow?
No.
No yank tonight?
You don't think I am like Brit, do you?
You're more like her than either of us would care to admit.
Thanks for the warning. Something going on between you and Viv?
Well, you think I've got enough problems?
Then why aren't you in there psyching yourself up?
One of the reasons why I gave up rugby.
Thought it was injuries.
It's a bit of that. My bottle had gone. Brit wouldn't let me forget it. It was always there. She was waiting on the right time to use it against me.
Terry, this is just a laugh, isn't it?
Right at the minute, no.
You are only dancing with Viv, aren't you?
Oh, aye. Only.
Don't let Brit be right.
You know, they just stood there. Let that ignorant pig Glover have a go at me. He called me thick.
It was a bit of a stupid thing to do. I did tell you.
You know the 4 most hateful words in the English language? I told you so.
Oh, I thought they were Home Farm Estates Limited.
If I hadn't been in this thing, I'd have decked him for talking to me like that.
So, what are you going to do now? Complain at the next shareholders' meeting?
I would. But you'd only come along as well and argue against me.
in a minute. Can I get you out?
No, thank you. I've just come to apologise, I suppose.
You said you had a bit of a set too.
Yeah, gave me a few home truths. Made me realise just what a state I got into.
Well, happens to us all.
Yeah, you've had your hard times.
Well, things are looking up now. Us with this place and David up at home farm.
Well, that's what I've come to see you about. The cause of your good fortune. The cause of my problems. David.
And what the hell's he doing here?
What are you talking about?
I've said, just sit down, man, and listen with your ears instead of your mouth.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Our judges seem to agree with you. The clear winners by public acclaim and the judging panel, representing Emmerdale, it's Viv Windsor and Terry Woods. And to present the prize, the new Managing Director of Home Farm Estates, Mrs. Kim Tate.
Oh, he's done so well for someone with no qualifications other than a tight pair of jeans.
This is just because he gets on with your dad and he can't stand the sight of you, innit?
Don't you see? Haven't you got it yet? Your wife has. Haven't you, Jan? It's not my dad your blue-eyed boy gets on with. It's that wife of his.
You're sick. You really are.
Why don't you ask him? Ask him who the father of Kim's baby really is. You're still proud of him, eh? Ask him if he's proud, too. Proud of his shabby little affair. Proud of what he's done to my father.